does it keep defaulting to that window size? And the capture's all screwed up. Jesus, why is it capturing like... Okay, yeah, Emu's stream is not working for me, and the stream is not even in the right dimensions? Okay, but there it goes. It looks like Squega's going. I have no stream for Emu, but okay. We'll just go with it. So, this is the second day of our diamond tournament. Yeah, for those who were, you know, getting sad that RTMP dump.exe stopped working. Oh, that's good. Okay. This is off to a good start. Okay, so anyway, as I was trying to explain, for those of you who are a little upset about Season 5 ending, you know, no worries. We're rolling right into a week-long diamond tournament. I still can't get Emu's stream to work, so I'm just gonna turn that off until it comes up, but, at any rate, so for the moment, we can just kind of watch Squega go here. Okay, MacSG crashed again. This is awesome. Okay, let me just try. So anyway, yeah, week-long diamond tournament. We're kind of doing a bit of an experimental format here. Usually for the one-week tournaments, it's just a one-day thing. Invite like 8 people or so, and you know, just one day, like single elimination bracket, and that's it. But in this case, we're trying to do, you know, Condor's decided to try and do a sort of a mini one-week season to see how that goes. So we got thinking about this trying darkness out, but Ghost Fork is up piercing. Still can't get Emu's stream to come up. So yeah, you know, okay, yeah, Emu's stream just crashed for me, so. Okay, Squega finding a pretty good Shriner there. It looks like he's thinking about bombing there for ring replacement. Gonna just leave though. Rocking this Last Rapier pretty effectively. Last Rapier obviously, you know, very strong weapon, a little dangerous, but yeah, Squega playing pretty strongly so far. Probably gonna swap to this ring up piece here. Yeah, no, I can't get Emu's stream to come up at all. So I guess we're just watching Squega run, and we'll if he stops before he finishes, then we know he lost. And if he if he finishes, then we can assume that he probably won the race. But yeah, no, Emu's stream is not working at all for me. So. Death Metal 3, pretty quick fight there. Okay, not even gonna bother. Could have, you know, gotten a little upgrade to his food there, swapped the drumstick out for a ham. But, no, just gonna stick with the, Last Rapier, swapping off to the Obsidian Spear here. So yeah, Diamond, for those of you who are maybe a little bit okay, RTMP dump.exe keeps crashing, so I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Okay, looks like Squega gonna kill for these Crown of Thorns and the Heavy Plate. glass slippers as well, although he can't get out of the shop without taking a spider here, so gonna immediately break these glass slippers. Said not really super important. He's got a ton of safety. He's got extra health, a potion, sitting rapier, so you know, dealing tons of damage, health regen from the confluence. Like, he has absolutely everything he needs for safety other than the goo boots. So as long as he just watches himself around ooze, he should be fine. And those nasty full ooze surrounds are a lot less common on Diamond since you have access to that diagonal movement. Alright, setting up this Coral Rift fight really smoothly. Gonna check his chest here. Gonna get a Monkey's Paw, which is gonna make his Zone 5 a little bit more smooth. Gonna freeze those water balls and Gorgons in place. Yeah, I don't know. This whole cast so far can be pretty much just one big blame Mac moment, I guess. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Arboretic, I'm on the exact same boat. Like, I can't get Emu to come up with Mac SG, so... Man, Squega pushing really strongly, though, here. And is about to finish here. Has the pickaxe to dig out the throne on Conga 5 here. And, yeah, there we go. GG to Squega. But, yeah, and I guess he won. I still can't load Emu's stream. But, GG Squega. Oh, wait. Okay, that's promising. Maybe. Maybe we can load Emu's stream. Looks like no. Let me try opening it directly in VLC. Maybe that'll work better. Send it through MacSG. Maybe it's MacSG that's... Okay. Yeah, it loads directly in... That okay, so I guess we'll, Okay, pardon the dust here. Crop that there. Just kind of having to scramble to make something work here. Okay, I guess that'll work. So I don't know what's wrong with MacSG that it's crapping out on Emu's stream, but here we go. Looks like we should be able to actually watch races for the rest of this set, which is good. Apologies for the technical difficulties, but yeah. Yes, it's trying to load it. It's not being successful. Like, it tries to load, it hangs, and then rtmp dump.exe crashes. That's what happens. Oh, hey, need that. Okay, there we go. We have a race, folks. Alright, so base spear here for both runners. Looks like Squega gonna take the time to get a leprechaun out of this one too. Was lucky enough to have the dire bat give a setup that would allow him to get that. So Emu going to take an early lead here. Squega just behind. I forgot the timer because I was trying to work out the streak. Oh, and Squega going down, I think maybe getting hung up on the red bat or something? I didn't quite catch it. But yeah, now Emu going to have a really nice early lead here. Squega maybe a little rattled, kind of just mishandling that monkey there. And walking into the Minotaur's path as well and going to reset. Black Chest, though, having Karate Gi, and Emu's going to take it just so they can get a little bit of extra damage here. Oh, it walks in front of the Minotaur and goes down, so both racers back down to Zone 1. So yeah, for those who haven't been keeping up with DLC development, Diamond is a pretty new character. Came out like about a month ago or so. As you can probably guess from what you've seen so far, Diamond has the ability to move in all 8 directions using button combinations, but it does mean he's pretty limited in what he can use as far as like non-movement and attack actions are concerned. The lack of available button combinations means that he can't use any spells, he can't throw weapons, and he can only have one usable item and one usable item and bombs as far as his button combinations are concerned. He's also only allowed to have forward reach weapons, no wide weapons, so you're not going to see those axes that we saw dominating the Season 5 races. But you probably will can expect to see like lots of spears and rapiers. Looks like Squega kind of dropping the beat there, though. Gonna miss the flawless. Emu taking the time to farm up here a little bit, getting a really nice food shot, gonna boost his health way up. And Squega swapped into this glass longsword. Gonna find that same food shop here. And yeah, that's kind of something you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see a lot of. Squega kind of handling that food shop a little bit inefficiently, just to kind of resorting to cadence methods there. And I think you're gonna see that a lot, just because people are still kind of getting accustomed to the diagonal movement. It really does open up a whole lot of new options. And Squega, despite the deficit he was working with earlier, making good progress on catching back up. Looks like Emu kind of struggling with this conga fight. Eventually cleans it up, but Squega is now right behind. There is a plate armor in the black chest, which we're going to see Squega go for as well. Pretty unlikely that you're going to see these racers go down at this point, because this is a pretty darn tanky build. Certainly not outside the realm of possibility, though. You know, anything can happen when it comes to goo and such. And there's a map there for both the racers. Obsidian Longsword there, so no need to worry about breaking weapons anymore. Probably going to see some pretty hard pushes at this point. And we're seeing the racers absolutely neck and neck here. Well, both runners breaking their crown of teleportation, I believe, though. Squega gonna bomb for this Shovel of Strength. Gonna get that +1 damage, which is really nice with that obsidian. So, falling a bit behind here, as Emu goes down to Zone 4, but that +1 damage could be really good for Squega. It's gonna let him plow through enemies a lot more quickly. Although, gonna swap to Ring of Courage, but Emu's Emu is on an Obsidian Rapier, which is a very strong weapon. Gonna allow for a lot of fast pushes there. But Ring of Courage, as always, extremely fast weapon, and just like that, Squega is completely caught up. It's pretty much a single room difference here. Squega's pretty wisely just tanking lots of damage. He knows he's got the health to do so. Just gonna, probably gonna see the racers, yeah, just kind of cutting diagonally across the center of the map here. You can have very fast Zone 4, excuse me, floors by doing that. Emu's actually kind of got to watch his health a little bit here. Getting a little bit low. Oh, and I think Emu might have gotten stuck on goo or something in the Nightmare Cloud. Ooh. So, yeah, maybe a bit of commentator's curse. After me saying that it's very unlikely that the racers will die in this race, we do see a death. And now it's up to Squega to just slow play and finish this out. He still does have that ham on deck, so he's looking pretty good. Gonna pop the ham right there after taking some pretty nasty hits. Oh, and Emu kind of struggling to get back on his feet, dying in the trapdoor arena. We've seen that trapdoor arena giving both these racers some problems. So we wisely just gonna dig right through the wall there, straight to the boss arena. Just gonna courage through absolutely everything, and he's down to his last boss, Coral Rift. And Coral Rift 5, for all intents and purposes, is the exact same as Coral Rift 4. The only difference is that head has one extra hit point. Ryan, please redesign Coral Rift. I'm not asking for much. And one more hit from victory, and there we go. Squega taking game 2 after a pretty grueling round. Lots of deaths on both sides. I haven't started the timer late. I'm pretty sure that was an 8-minute race, which for Diamond is a pretty long time. It's very, very likely in the course of this tournament you're going to see some low 5-minute times. Alright, so, as with Season 5, you know, this is a set of 3 games. It is not a best-of-3 set, so we will see a third game here, despite Squega already claiming victory for the set overall, because every point does matter. I've got races that I will be doing tomorrow. I'm trying to frantically de-rust my Diamond. I've got a pretty solid time. I think it's like 3rd on the leaderboards or something. Might not be the case anymore, but sub 5 something, I'm pretty sure. But Season 5's been kept me busy before, and just haven't had the time lately to practice Diamond too much. So yeah, there'll be that tomorrow. And of course I want to keep working on Coda low percent. Speaking of which, on the note of Coda, I will be throwing this command. I'll throw this command up really quick while our racers are just kind of getting situated in the early zones. There is the 2nd anniversary of Cryptic Necromancer's full Steam release is coming up, and I'm going to be hosting a Coda tournament once again. If you're interested, the only requirement is that you have Coda unlocked and that you have the Amplified DLC. That's pretty much it. You don't have to have cleared Coda or anything. It is a flag plant race, which means that clearing Coda in the tournament is not at all required. Points will be awarded just based on your progress in a particular race. So, currently we're sitting at 12 entrants, which is pretty good. think we can probably find some more, though. So if you're interested, go ahead and sign up there. Emu kind of getting himself in a bit of a tricky situation there, getting himself monkey grabbed, but thankfully being lined up with the dragon and just having the dragon roast that monkey off his back. One of those bugs turned features, actually, is that monkeys will shield you from fireball and bomb damage. Was not intended, but upon it being reported, Ryan actually decided that he kind of liked the idea of the monkey meat shield, and it became a a permanent part of the game. So Emu with a pretty early lead here, taking those wing boots. Not sure if that was intended, but does have this glass rapier here, which is obviously it's a pretty fast weapon. So I'm gonna see him try and cover a lot of ground here while he's got this lead. So we're going just for some safe play here, grabbing the lucky charm, taking his time. Maybe he feels that if things continue the way they've gone so far in this set, that Emu will just manage to get himself killed, and well, he's kind of struggling here. Broke his glass rapier to this bounce trap setup, and now is trying to work his way through this nightmare cloud. Gets through it. But yeah, now it's on the glass shard, so it's gonna have to try and get this flawless here, and try to get the get a replacement weapon. Ooh, nice movement there to avoid getting hit by the rooks after bombing the king. So yeah, gonna see what replacement weapon. It's gonna be an obsidian longsword. Pretty solid, reliable weapon there. Finds a titanium cutlass, could swap to it. I think is yeah, looks like he's gonna swap to the cutlass here. Maybe just wants some safety through the parrying, although just have to be careful there. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I could swear I just saw him leave a drumstick on the ground back there. Feel if I'm just being completely crazy, say so. But oh, and that's really good use of that coupon there. Gonna get that shovel of strength. So that's now a 3 damage cutlass, which is super strong. You left a helm? Okay, helm, drumstick. It's they're the same things, really. I would not don't take me seriously there. I would not recommend trying to eat a helm. Ooh, jeez, a little bit of a spicy situation here on Emu's side, but kind of make it through. Picking up that extra heart container though, so he's not in the worst of states. Miner's Cap, Shovel of Strength, gonna let him. Ooh. Let him dig out the Conga Throne. Cutlass saving him the hit on Conga there. He's desperately trying to push through in Conga. He probably would have been better off just walking around the Conga line at that point. Not quite sure why he was insistent on trying to power through it. And that cost him the flawless and most of his remaining health. So he's going to have to be really careful here. Ring of Piercing is very strong with that cutlass. And now Squega going on to Conga himself. Quite a bit behind here, but can probably make up the difference just by virtue of having a lot more safety available. Doesn't have to worry as much as Emu, who's going to have to really slow play here to make sure he stays alive. But Squake's got the 3.5 hearts and the heavy plate and the blast helm. Only 1 bomb for the blast helm, but that blast helm's still going to be protecting him against explosive damage like the Goblin Bombers. And we're already seeing him catching up here. Just gonna spend about. Oh, and there we go. Down goes Emu to the Yellow Skeleton. And once again, it's up to Squega to just finish this out, play it safe. Making good use of the Snowbro there. Lock the Golem and the Ogre in place. Squega does have to be careful here, though. He is tanky, but not invincible. But there we go. Finding a drumstick right there, which is gonna let him heal up to full here. And on to Coral Rift. Gonna be a pretty simple fight with that Ring of Frost and the Frost Familiar. Doesn't even need the Frost Familiar. You know, diagonal attacks are pretty strong. Finds the Nazar Charm there, so that's going to keep his health in Zone 5 safe from being cursed by those cursed rates. Diagonally attacking the skulls does result in some pretty weird breaks though. Kind of scatters skeletons everywhere, busts a lot of doors open. But, you know, the power of the conduit is always going to let you handle those large swarms without too much trouble. Yeah, Squega is showing to be very proficient with Diamond here, making excellent use of the combination of his familiars and diagonal movement. Really efficient Zone 5 play here. And on to Death Metal. Extremely easy fight here with that Ring of Frost. And that's it. Squega takes the set 3-0. And Emu to finish off the set, breaks his glass on a spike trap.